What if I told you that the human race isn't as finished as we think? That our evolution didn't stop thousands of years ago, but is actually happening right now, in ways we might not even notice. For centuries, we believed that Homo sapiens, modern humans, were the peak of evolution. After all, we've conquered the planet, built civilizations, and unraveled the mysteries of space. But is our journey over? Or is there more to our evolution than meets the eye? In today's video, we're diving deep into a question that's not only about the past, but the present and future of humankind. Are we still evolving, or have we reached our final form? Let's take a step back. The story of human evolution is a long and complex one. Over millions of years, our ancestors transitioned from small primates to the highly intelligent species we are today. From early humans like Australopithecus and Homo habilis, to Homo erectus, and eventually to us, Homo sapiens. But this process didn't happen overnight. It took millions of years of gradual changes in anatomy, behavior, and even brain size. Our ancestors were not the beings we know ourselves to be today. They were constantly evolving in response to environmental pressures, challenges, and opportunities for survival. But did this evolution stop? Or are we still changing right here, right now? Here's the mind-blowing part. While it's easy to think of evolution as something that happened in the past, the reality is evolution is ongoing. And we can actually see it happening in real time. It's not just something that happened back then. It's happening now. Take antibiotic resistance in bacteria, for example. In just a few decades, we've witnessed bacteria evolve rapidly in response to the drugs we use to fight them. Some bacteria have developed the ability to resist antibiotics altogether, changing their genetic makeup in a process we can see before our very eyes. This is evolution, happening in fast forward. But it's not just tiny organisms like bacteria that are evolving. Humans, too, are evolving, and we can track some of these changes through genetics and biology. Let's look at some examples. One of the most fascinating ways humans are evolving right now is in response to our diet. Around the world, populations that have historically relied on dairy farming have developed the ability to digest lactose into adulthood, a genetic mutation that gives people an advantage in milk-producing societies. But what's even more interesting is that this adaptation didn't happen across the entire human population. It happened in specific groups that needed it, showing how natural selection works. Some traits become more common in a population based on survival needs. Then there's the well-known case of sickle cell anemia. In regions where malaria is prevalent, people with one copy of the sickle cell gene are more resistant to malaria. This genetic adaptation, though harmful in its extreme form, has proven to be beneficial for survival. And as a result, the sickle cell gene is still common in certain populations. What's fascinating about this is that evolution isn't a distant concept. It's happening in response to diseases, diets, and even our environments. Humans, it seems, are still evolving in real time. But here's the bigger question. What about the future of human evolution? Could we be evolving in ways we can't yet predict? With the rapid advances in technology, genetic engineering, and artificial intelligence, humans might be heading into uncharted evolutionary waters. Could we, in the not-so-distant future, take control of our own evolution? The rise of CRISPR and other gene editing technologies raises the possibility that we may start intentionally shaping our future evolution. Could humans evolve not just through natural selection, but by directly manipulating our genes? It's a controversial and exciting possibility. Some might argue that the next phase of human evolution is not about survival of the fittest in the natural world, but survival of the smartest in the laboratory. So, are we still evolving? Absolutely. But perhaps not in the way we once imagined. The changes may be subtle, slow, and occurring in pockets of our global population. But they're happening. And in the future? Who knows? We may evolve in ways that are driven by technology and innovation more than by natural forces. In the end, evolution is a journey that never truly ends. We are constantly adapting, changing, and becoming something new. The question is, what will we become next? If you found this exploration of human evolution fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more thought-provoking content, and drop your thoughts in the comments.